My name is Kai Blake.
And I'm Tom Larson.
And we are the boys
of
Bass, coming at you like Tamakaze. Fixing backs and dropping facts.
Man, we're putting the physical back in physical therapy, man.
The physical, man. Getting physical.
While we enlighten you, we educate you, and we entertain you.
Entertain is the best
All
part.
about physical therapy.
All entertainment and education.
Bro, we're crushing it, man. We're on episode 5.
This is episode
We're
5.
on a roll.
This
We're
is
on a
episode
roll.
5. The best episode there is yet, man. We got some good information for you today.
So just to recap a little quick, we've been talking about finding a physical therapist. We talked about our assessment process, how we start assessing on that first visit, the steps that we go through. And now we're going to start talking about treatment.
Yeah.
And we have a treatment process.
It's a full process.
Everything needs a process. It's like baking a cake. You got to mix the flour and the sugar first, and then you do this and that.
Right.
Get yourself a good cake. If you skip steps of the process, you're not going to get a good cake. If
Right.
you mix the flour and sugar, you're not going to get a good cake.
Not going to get a good cake.
So we do have a process for our therapy, and the first step is always soft tissue mobilization, massage work.
Yep. You got to elongate that tissue, get it movable, get it mobile, pliable, movable.
And there are 3 primary objectives for our soft tissue mobilization.
Right.
We want to down-regulate muscle that has too much tone or too much tension in it. We want to up-regulate muscle that has low tone or kind of sleepy on you, and or break up scar tissue. Those are our 3 primary objectives. Now there are other things that happen with a massage, increased blood flow, emotion release, a lot of other good stuff that comes out of massage. But those are the 3 primary ones that we're looking for in physical therapy.
Right. And you'll notice, like I said, when we show you some of these tools now, some of the stuff you're like, man, that looks like it hurts. And if you ever try some of these, you'll notice there's a lot of asymmetry in the body, where it's things that are going to be, oh, that's very reactive. And others like, oh, that doesn't feel so bad. So just know that these things that we're going to show you in a bit, they are not necessarily that just hurts because it's supposed to hurt. There's things that your body, it'll tell you, hey, that's my red flag, that's my check engine light, that there's something wrong or going on in that tissue that doesn't need to be going on. So
Often refer to them as anatomical blind spots. Areas that you didn't even know exist.
Didn't even know.
That cause issues.
Oh yeah.
And you know, these tools here, we use these all day, every day. And they're very empowering for patients too, because I tell them, I was like, listen, we've got all these different tools for massage. We've got massage therapists here that do massage work, soft tissue mobilization. No matter who does the work or what tool we use, the objective is the same: make the tissues healthier.
Right.
So I tell them, you know, before you run out and buy stuff, use ours first.
Right.
See what works good for you.
Right. Yeah. See how it feels. See how you react to it. Because some stuff you be like, hey, I don't feel anything. And the next thing, you're like, man, that was life changing. That was game changing. But yeah, there's always different modes. Is that what they say? More than one way to skin a cat. Thousands of different ways to skin a cat here. So we're going to kind of go over some of the tools that we have in here that we use to kind of help with myofascial release and releasing some of that as adhesions or breaking up scar tissue or just getting that tissue in a healthier, more healthy state, I guess, if you will. So first off, what do you want to start with, Tommy?
Man, I think our go-to that's very cheap, very reliable, very effective.
Old Faithful.
Yellow lacrosse ball.
My little lemon drop.
Man, you give these to people, and 5 minutes into their treatment, first visit, we're showing some stuff.
Yep.
5 minutes, they're like, oh my gosh, I already feel a difference.
Right, and this can be used. I mean, like I said, it's travel mobile. It goes with you places. You can take it with you, go on a trip in your car. It's something you can just have with you. There's multiple ways to use it to kind of just help.
And pretty much head to toe.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much head to toe with this ball.
Everything. It helps back pain, shoulders, necks, forearms, foot pain,
knees,
all the things,
hips.
man. Yeah, it's a one-stop shop.
Yeah, but this one's a deep, really a good way to get deep in there too.
Yeah.
You can be very aggressive with this and get really deep into the tissues with this. With something like this, the patients are in total control. They can relax into it. They can find spots and work it out themselves.
Right.
Cool.
Another one. By government name, roll recovery. But here we call this Jaws. Great. I mean, you get legs, put it on there. It's aggressive. Now, not every patient that comes in here can tolerate this. They come in here and it's, this is way too much. And we have a modification for it, so if you don't want to use it, it's too much. But great for breaking up scar tissue or breaking up tissue, making it looser, more pliable, as I said earlier. You can use it on legs. You can use it on forearms, rolling out. Really good. Again, another one of those pressure things where you kind of regulate. It takes it out to where you don't have to put so much pressure yourself, where it allows it to kind of do it for you, but it applies a good amount to where it's not overwhelming as you might see.
So an alternative to that, if it's too aggressive, we pull out the old massage stick, I guess.
The green monster.
Green monster. The patients are much more in control of this.
Yeah.
They can go very gentle. They can be much more aggressive.
Right,
You can still get some of the same tissues, but some patients can't tolerate that, so we use this.
Yeah. And then, like I said, it gives the power back into you. And I always tell people, like, hey, it's not a magic stick, so you do got to apply a little pressure. Now, you can't just let it kind of float on top of you.
For the people that need more than the jaws.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, I just got this new tool right here.
Oh my gosh,
This thing's amazing.
An antelope. I don't know what doggone bed frame.
So this guy, man, you can get aggressive with this baby, man. You just dang, man. So it is rowdy.
That's not,
It's rowdy, and it's really kind of cool too, because like I can get my upper trap as well with this thing.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm still learning how to use it. I just got it the other day.
Yeah.
But I had to have it.
Yeah.
But you can get on these traps and get in some other areas.
You can get creative with it.
Yeah, it's really a cool tool. I don't even know the name of it. I can't remember the name.
I don't know.
This is cool, man. This is cool.
We got to come up with a cool clinic, man. We have a crazy name for a lot of our stuff. We haven't come out with that one. That looks like two antlers to me. I don't know. Very common. You'll see this in most gyms. A foam roller, right? So they have different levels of aggression. So this one's kind of a lot more knobbier than some of them, but I like the more knobby. It gets deeper in that tissue, a little deeper, a little bit more aggressive, fun. Not everybody can tolerate it, but I always tell patients if they're coming, like I said, if you want to test it out, try it out here first. If you want something real aggressive, ours get a little bit worn out. Or if you get one and it's too aggressive, we tell them bring it here. We'll break it down for you. We got a lot of bodies that need a lot of aggressive stuff, so we'll use this and kind of break stuff down to here.
It's a very versatile tool too,
Yeah.
really.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, you can do your legs on it. You can do your upper body. You can do your forearms. We've done forearms on it too. So
Backs.
Backs. It's a very versatile tool.
Yeah.
But it does take a lot more effort.
Yeah.
I gotta get down on the ground. I don't like that. I don't like getting down on the ground.
And not everybody has a mat table to jump on and roll around. Yeah. So you got to get on the
Exactly.
ground. But like I said, kind of like our lacrosse ball, where it has a lot of different abilities to kind of help break down tissue, get a little blood flow going, and I love it. It's great. It's great.
Another ball, a little bit bigger. We typically use this for a psoas release, muscle deep down here in the gut with back pain.
Yeah.
But you can use it like a lacrosse ball as well. I mean, it's just a little bit less aggressive because the diameter is a little bit bigger, so the fourth unit area is a little bit less. So getting into the pec or glutes or whatever foot, just a little bit less aggressive tool.
Right. I know y'all seen. Well, y'all might not have seen what does it, but y'all have all seen these cups before. These little things. I know the first time I saw this was, I forgot what year it was Michael Phelps at the Olympics. Man, I remember his back was just blue and black with these little. I was like, what? Has the man got leprosy or something? I didn't know what he had. But these right here, really good for just kind of, as opposed to applying pressure, because everything we showed you here is more application of pushing in, applying the pressure. This goes a little bit different direction where it's going outwards, pulling away. So you get on there, you put it suck on there, and it just gets in there. Nice little stick right there. But over time, like I said, as you sit here, that's how we get the blood flow going to it. And you'll be crazy. You think that just because you have it on the area, it's going to be bruised. Different areas, we're not going to have them stripped today, but we did.
I had 35
We had 35 on time. You'll see that soon, too. We got a video of that. But yeah, Tyler had it on his back, and there's some areas where you go, there's no change. Just tissue got on there, it was stuck on there for the same amount of time, no issues. But then you have little parts on there as well where it was black, blue, and purple, where that tissue, just you could tell that was the problem spot. And like I said, your body will, when it has a check engine light or has an issue, it'll let you know. It'll tell you.
That tissue is just really compressed.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, and with all our tools, like you're talking about, you're compressing more. So this one just kind of pulls everything away.
Exactly.
So I really like cupping. I got addicted to cupping. Man. I was sitting around my skivvies. I'm cupping
Yeah,
everything.
you're cupping everything. You can do everything, man. Put it on my head, you're in there, right?
But great tool.
Yeah. Which one?
Voodoo Floss Band, man. Kind of a cool tool for breaking up scar tissue too. Basically, what I tell people is we wrap this around pretty tight. It gets ischemic compression, and then you're binding down the tissue and you're moving through it. So you're kind of like a pipe cleaner, just kind of working through some of that scar tissue around those muscles.
Kind of like a floss.
Like floss, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously you get that release, man. That blood flow just perforates.
And it
tissue.
just shoots
really
through there, almost like a hose, right? If you held it up for too long and you let it go, it just
really
flies
good for
out.
joints too, like ankles. You can't really massage ankles too well, but this can really loosen up an ankle as well. Knees, I use on my quads, forearms. These condyles where you get tennis elbow, things like that. Really good for that stuff too.
Really good.
Excellent.
Let's go. Another household item that's gotten really popular over the years right here. This one's called the Hyper Ice, a Theragun, or whatever. Nowadays, you can buy them on anything pretty much. These things are everywhere. Not all of them are made the same. I'll tell you that. Not all are made the same. Good upregulating muscles and everything. So let's say you're rubbing on your tissue, so you kind of turn it on and you go, it gets a little vibration kind of thing. And Tom taught me this actually, not not too long ago, but it kind of like upregulates. So it's like if you want to excite the muscle. So if you were kind of wake somebody up or anything, you wouldn't go and just do a sustained pressure, just go and press on it, right? You would go, you're like, hey, wake up, right? It kind of excites it a little bit as opposed to upregulate, as opposed to downregulate the tissue. But
that's a good point though. But all the modes, everything we've shown, can do all three.
Yes.
Break up scar tissue, upregulate, downregulate. Some are just biased more towards one of those.
Right. Exactly.
But the reality is, you have to listen to what the patient response is.
What they need. Yeah.
How does that patient's brain respond to that soft tissue stuff? How does their soft tissue respond to that mode?
Right.
And if we get a positive result, it doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
It's just positive.
Yeah. We are not all wired the same.
Tools, bleeding tools became real popular a while ago with a certain technique.
Yeah.
But man, just great for getting and breaking up scar tissue, man. And this one's kind of cool tool because it's got all these little nicks and crannies and stuff, and different bevels on here to get a little bit more aggressive. But man, I've done this on my forearms and really helped out some wrist pain in the past, and getting to these tendons real good too.
For sure.
Like 3-5 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. So the point is, you don't spend hours massaging to get benefit from it.
Right.
So anywhere between 60 to 90 seconds, up to 3-5 minutes.
More is not always better. Sometimes it's just more. You don't have to. You don't have to like. If I
Listen, the number of patients come in and go, my gosh, man, I hurt so bad. Well, what'd you do? Well, I was using that ball like you told me. I said, okay. Well, and it was feeling good, so I did it for 20 minutes. I'm like, I told you to start 3-5.
Right there. Your body can't tolerate everything, right?
Well, it's not always better.
Yeah. And last but not least, we call this the Da Vinci tool right here. More common, what I use this for is necks right here. So it has a little spot in here where you can put your spinal cord. So you put it right back here on your neck. You lay back on it, just kind of relax. Especially our patients with like headaches, migraines, all that kind of stuff. A lot of that stuff comes from this occipital area right here, blood flow. So you put it in there, and it just kind of allows your body to relax around it. Has different aggression pressures, so you hear a lot less aggressive here as opposed to this one. We got like sharper edges. Always been great. Like I said, anytime I have patients that come in like, man, I have chronic headaches. It's always coming. I'm always getting my head hurt when I'm just sitting around and just migraines. This has always been pretty good for me.
And some of the things with these tools, man, you're really limited by your own imagination sometimes too. Because I mean, we'll use barbells, we'll use kettlebells to smash stuff out. We didn't show the pain pill, but this is like 44 pounds of. Like,
listen, we don't have to talk about it. You got to see it. You can't.
That thing actually weighs 44 pounds, right? And we'll massage it on people's calves or something.
44 pounds of pure pleasure, right here.
But I mean, I've used a sledgehammer to work stuff out. I've been, traveling and my back hurts, and I'll use a water ball for like a foam roller. Just to get in there and massage tissues.
There's 1,000 different ways. We tell patients, like, we understand when you go home, you're not going to have a lot of these tools just sitting around at your house, but you can make a way. Like even that green monster, that stick we showed you before, a rolling pin. It doesn't. You can use stuff around. That's household items that can you can replicate using these same things. You don't necessarily need these tools, but you got to have the imagination to kind of create it.
I've been on a bike ride and my psoas got tight. I'd lay down on my bike helmet, right, or the seat. I lean across the seat.
Yeah. Listen, you just got to make it. You got to know what the issue is and then try to treat it the best way you can. But there's a million different ways you kind of use these same items. But like I said, we just like this stuff because it looks cool.
If your therapist doesn't have these tools,
right. This thing is heavy. I'm not making this thing.
I'll tell you what though, Kai. No matter what tools you use, they're all good and they're all empowering, but you can't beat a good manual therapist. So finding yourself a good manual therapist to work on your tissues is golden.
It's necessary. It's necessary, and it's how they do it. Like I said, it's not just going and just digging on somebody. It's knowing the anatomy and how your body's the makeup and what's tight, what tone you're supposed to be looking for, what you should expect in that area. Because a lot of times you go in there and you're like, man, this is jacked. And the other part's like, oh man, this is loose. You don't need to keep digging in there if it's loose. So
there's all these different modes for getting, and you can use your elbow, you can use your wrist, your hand, your thumb,
fingers,
knees. I've stepped on people before.
Listen,
with
you
my
use
foot.
any.
And here's the thing too. In 25 years of doing physical therapy, I've never had anyone say, hey, thanks for giving me this exercise. It feels so much better. First time, man, I feel better. My elbow's feeling great. My shoulder's feeling great. Right? But the number of times that they say, hey, that ball thing you showed me, man, I feel a difference already. It's already making improvement.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
You get a good response immediately from it in most cases. It's very empowering for the patient, right? And massage improves everything. When we look at domains of fitness, what it means to be fit, there's 10 domains, and by doing massage work, you can improve all the domains of fitness, right? Speed, power, agility, balance, coordination, stamina, strength, flexibility, accuracy.
And when you say racehorses get massage, right? So if it's good for them, it's got to be good for us.
That's right. And sometimes when something hurts that bad, it's got to be good for you.
It got to be good for you, right? It hurts so good.
Well, man, that was a good show.
Oh
man.
yeah, I think I got a lot to learn. And like I said, if you have any questions, man, hey, you know where we're at. Come check us out. Base Physical Therapy, boys the base.
First, till next time, go out, live, work, and play better inside your body. Peace out.